a toasty day on the rock. And right now, only time I can enjoy a cold beer when it's hot, really hot like this. So it's it was 82 earlier, 82.5. It's just about 85 in the shade here now. So it's a pretty warm day. It was warm when I got up this morning. It was already 71 degrees. So but thank God humidity's low. Cheers. Wendy's making crock pot ribs, and I'm looking forward to them. I think I hear a deer down there. It is hot. Thank God I'm not working in this, man. I was working in this morning, just when it started to get really hot. But then I got out of there early. 10:40, I was done. Anyway, thanks for popping in. We are live from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, a small island in the North Pacific. And I hope you guys are having good weather too. It is a toasty day here on the rock. Current time is around 5. Let me just look at my watch. I'm waiting for those ribs to get ready. Wendy's making some really nice ribs in the crock pot. It is 5:44 p.m. Pacific time, so I'm going to keep that watch there. So what time it is? 5:44, just about 5:45. So stop by and say hi if you're scrolling through the live streams. Cheers. Huh. Palm trees like it, I'll tell you that. Palm trees love this heat, especially if you irrigate them. If you irrigate them, maybe not quite as happy, but if you irrigate them, they're happy, right? Yeah, it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Very hot. How's everybody doing out there today? Wherever you may be in YouTube land, we're on a small island in the North Pacific. That's where we're located in. At a small island. We live on a small island in the North Pacific. Cheers to you. Trust me. I think it's around just about 85 in the shade. 20, it's 30 something. I think it's 31. 31 Celsius. So figure that out. You got to Google that. 31 Celsius is it's up there. Could even be hotter. It's pretty warm. Yeah, I mean, I don't want it much hotter than I don't want it this hot. I don't need it this hot. Yeah, where Wendy's aunt lives, it's 40 degrees Celsius. That's like 109 or something like that Fahrenheit. It's like when we had that heat dome. We had that heat dome. That's how hot it was. So can you imagine that? That'd be awful. That'd be just too much, man. That'd be like living in Arizona. Yeah, I was talking to Redding yesterday on the radio, and he says it was up over 100 degrees in Redding. That's northern Cal. I've been there. It gets really hot in Redding because it's inland. So inland areas always get hotter. We're right by the ocean, so we don't need it much hotter than this. This is a pretty toasty day this far north where we are. It's it's warm, man. At least the dog's in the shade. Just fed the ravens. The ravens are happy. I just gave them a fruity pie pizza. Even that cold beer's starting to warm up. It's so warm out here, eh? When are those ribs ready? Wow. That's late. No, it isn't. It's 6. Yeah. Thank God we do have some shade around us. If it gets too hot, we got the forest, we got the beach across the street, and we do have shaded areas of our garden where we can kick back. So we got all these different corridors in this garden to make it more comfortable. And I got my gardening hat on. This is my gardening hat. Fig trees like this. Figs will ripen quicker with this heat. That's for sure. Wow. They've been open for a while at Country Grocer. We don't have any, do we? Oh. She might have an all-day sun. Is that what I'm looking at over there? Is that a tiger lily? Right by the bromeliad? Okay. It's ready to open. Yeah. Well, we had 2 birds of paradise open. Teasel's open. We got some teasel. It's hot. Hot, 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 hot. I got a patio umbrella over top of me to keep the sun off of me, man. And this hat. I always wear a hat when you're out in the sun, man. You don't want to get heat stroke. Also, make sure to drink lots of water. Beer is probably the worst thing you can drink, but you know what? I was in the mood for a cold beer, and now my cold beer is warm. I'm not much of a drinker. I like water. And water actually really quenches the thirst. That's probably warm water, Kahoo. Eh? Is that warm water? I think that's warm water, buddy. Well, he's drinking it, but I think it's warm. You okay? You okay? Kahoo. Little dog. Every time that Yorkie takes a drink, he kind of chokes. You're in the sun, buddy. Hey, you want to come over here and say hi? Would you like to say hi? Come here. Come on. You guys want to see our dog? He's cute. I got lots of videos of him on here. Kahoo personifies cuteness. Hey, show the dog. Okay, Thomas Volker. Hey, come here. Come here, Kahoo. You want a treat? Come here. Come here. Come on. I'm trying to lure him over. He's sitting in the sun. I'll show you the dog. I'll flip it around. Bring him up closer. He's in the sun. I can't believe this dog. It's like so hot out. It's like 31 degrees Celsius in the shade. What? He's got Havanese in him. Havanese Yorkie. You're welcome, Thomas. Yeah. Hey, Kahoo. Do you want to say hi? Come here. You want to come over here? There's lots of videos of him on here. I just shot one today. We're out in a motorcycle ride. We come home. We're probably gone an hour, and he's so excited. You want to come over here and say hi? Now he's going into the shade. Look at him. He's old. He's over 12 years old now. That dog. He's an old puppy. Well, he looks like a puppy, but he's not a puppy. Yeah, here I'll grab him. I'll grab him for you. It's a really warm day here on the Gulf Islands, but hey, see those palm trees behind me? Those palm trees are happy palm trees. One sec. You want to say hi? Come here, buddy. Come here. Look at you. Oh, that's a good boy. Yeah, you're out of water there. That's why you're drinking nothing. Okay. There is the little dog. Yeah, he's spoiled. That's Wendy's baby. She got him when he was a puppy, and he was born on April 3rd, 2013. And that's when we got him about a month later. He was only about a month old when we got him. So, hey, Kahoo, pretty hot out here, isn't it? Hey, yeah, it makes you tired. Makes me tired. So he's about 8 pounds, Yorkie Havanese, and he's killed a lot of rats in his lifetime, believe me. I've seen him kill rats. I got videos of him killing rats. He goes in there and he grabs a rat and he'd break their neck. And then he'd bury them. And he'd want to come back and eat them, but I'd say, no, you're not going to eat that rat. So I'd get rid of the rat. But he's a pretty cool little guy. And he barks when people come around. You want to go back down? You want to go back down, Kahoo? So his name's Kahoo, short for Kahoolawe. Kahoolawe is a Hawaiian island. Smallest of 8 Hawaiian islands. He was the smallest of 8 puppies, but we call him Kahoo for short. Hey, Kahoo? You're Kahoo for short, right? Yeah. Yes. You got big ears, don't you? Do you want a treat? You want a treat? You're spoiled. That's Wendy's fur baby right there. Okay, he's hot. There you go. Go inside and get some water. Go inside and get some water. It's colder water inside. It's too hot out here, man. I'll tell you what I'm looking at here. I'll spin this around. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Okay, so we got a patio umbrella up to keep the sun off of us. Got some palm trees here and native vegetation, the Pacific madrona trees. And lots of plants. Got to water the deck every day. It just gets so stinking hot out here. Loquat loves the heat. Guatemalan cherry, I got to cut back. That thing's growing like a weed. Figs are going to be ripe soon. Look at the size of these figs. Beautiful. This thing's loaded. Our fig trees are just loaded with figs.
Well, it's starting to, it's almost the same in the shade.
Yeah, it's nice. So anyway, we're looking down. You have any snakes? Yeah, we have snakes. Lots of snakes and lizards. Yeah, there's a fig tree there. That's one of many fig trees we have. It's a big one because you can pick them off the sun deck, right? Loquat. And then lots of bamboo, lots of palms, eucalyptus, and fatsia trees. Fatsia trees here. These are big fatsia trees. Self-seeded eucalyptus. Strawberry trees, which is Arbutus unido compacta. I love figs, man. They're awesome. And then I'll show you something here. Needle palm there. Podophyllum hystrix. Big tree fern. See the big tree fern there? Big tree fern in there. Tasmanian tree fern. That's on the lower deck. They're growing in the garden beside it. There's some palms down there too. Lots of palms. Bamboo and stuff. But Wendy's got an amazing hydrangea collection. She loves another fig tree there. Wendy loves her hydrangeas. So I'll go over here in the shade where the hydrangeas grow. What was that tree fern? When was it planted? I planted in April 1994. April 94, so over 31 years ago. There's a baby one. That one's been outside for probably 6 years, 5 or 6 years. I don't do anything. It's a small Tasmanian tree fern. And then there's lots of hydrangeas in there. I'll go show you the tree fern. We'll show you what it looks like. Jasmine is still blooming. These bamboo canes, timber bamboos, shot up in just over 3 weeks. Look at them. They're just absolutely crazy. I'll show you. Do you want to go see the tree fern? It's a big one. It's imported from Tasmania. Yeah. These palms have been in the ground over 30 years, right? They're growing in pretty poor soil, but they're still growing. You remember, size of a palm, height of a palm doesn't determine its age, and age does not determine its height. It all stems from the roots. So if you got really good soil and they're irrigated, they're going to grow faster. If they're going in rocky soil like ours, well, they're going to grow slower. And some grow a little bit faster. Now there's a waggy there. Don't do anything with them. There's some big fatsia trees too. Those are 15 feet tall. So let's go down here, and I'm going to show you the tree fern. There's a waggy. We have a lot of waggies. Got some in the ground too. I'll show you. I want to see what this woman does. Look at this.
I'm making a corn chip.
What are you making?
Looks like a corn chip.
Oh, she's making earrings.
Look at these.
She made these earrings today. Check this out.
They're called, well, they're fringe earrings, right?
Fringe minority.
So I have to put them on a silver hook.
Aren't those beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
cool,
tuning
eh?
in, Thomas.
I don't know if you can
Beautiful.
see them.
Hey, Thomas, whereabouts are you? What's your location? Are you in Europe? Those are beautiful earrings. And you know what else she's making that's really beautiful? And I'm smelling it. And I'm very hungry right now. There's the view from the kitchen. What do you think? Oh, you're originally from South Africa. Cool.
Wow.
But you're in Alberta. Oh, Medicine Hat. Okay, cool. I talked to Alberta yesterday. I talked to Southern Alberta. I think it was Nate Lethbridge in my two-way radio. There's my antenna up there. You can see the antenna way up there. I talk all over the world on that. I talk to South Africa too, but this is the view out of the window here. So we're on the Gulf Islands off the far southwest coast of British Columbia. There, Wendy's making crock pot ribs. Look at that. What do you think of those? And she's got her own special sauce in there. And probably could be turned down. It's high. I think it's... Okay, they're probably cooked by now. Man, yeah, yummy is right. They smell so good. This whole house smells like ribs. And this woman's a good cook and a good painter. Look at her paintings. You ever interested in artwork? You know, people that like art. Look at this. She is an artist. That's her job, is artwork. She is a professional artist. So anyway, let's go look at the tree fern, okay? I'm going to show you what it looks like. Hopefully my signal doesn't die. Here's looking through the living room window at the palms. Year round. It's always pretty cool looking at palm trees. I'm going to show you the tree fern, though. Oh, that fan feels good. All right, tree fern, Dicksonia antarctica. We also have Cyathea cooperi. We have some beautiful Australian tree ferns. But there's palms everywhere. They just kind of grow everywhere. There's a pomelo citrus tree with palms growing in the pot. Right there, sable minor. That is Tetrapanax papyrifera steroidal giant, young one. Cymbidium orchid. There's a Brugmansia candida. How far from the shops are you really secluded? About 12-minute drive, maybe. 12-minute to Ganges, the village. That's it. Nice and quiet up here on the north end. This is one of our accommodations right here. That is one of our accommodations. We got people stay here year-round. Welcome to Magnolia Petal Accommodation. Salt Spring Island, Canada's Hawaiian island. Aloha e. So this is called Magnolia Petal, and then your own private driveway. When you come in, there's a tree fern there. There's a tree fern there, Australian tree fern. Not too, yeah, no, it's nice up here. It's close. I mean, when I drive to work, it's basically about a 10-minute drive in the morning. Just got to watch for deer. So this is Magnolia Petal B&B, minimum 2 nights, check-in 4 p.m. onwards, check-out 11 a.m. And Magnolia Petal SSI at gmail.com. Wendy and Banana Joe. And we have 2 accommodations here, surrounded by this exotica. Here's another fig tree. This is a nice one. This one I think is probably brown turkey because they turn kind of black, really sweet figs, and it gets lots of figs. And then we got another big fig tree over there. I'll show you the tree fern. That's what I came down here for. This is Meyer lemon. This one gets lots of lemons on it. Birds of paradise. These are actually native to South Africa. Right, I've had this one about 25 years. Washingtonia robusta, Trachycarpus martianus, and of course the Dicksonia. No, I've never made fig jam. We just eat them fresh off the tree. They're so yummy. So there's a Dicksonia antarctica right there, the Tasmanian tree fern. And underneath it, there's a lot of palm trees growing. Look at them all. They just grow like weeds. The whole thing is just palms. There's the trunk. It's got 6 feet of trunk on it. Strelitzia regia. Yeah, South African. Yeah, South African. The reason it bloomed more this year, I got 2 blooms on, is because I've been given a Miracle Grow. Right? They seem to like the Miracle Grow. And water more. When the leaves kind of curl in, it definitely needs water. So aren't they beautiful, though? You got to love a Strelitzia. Bird of paradise. And there's eucalyptus, and then there's a bamboo jungle down here. Lots of bamboo, all different types of bamboo, palms, southern magnolia. That there is a dogwood, native dogwood. The flowers on that are spectacular. Spectacular. And then there's Fatsia here, another date palm. Down in here, you can see the needle palms, Rapidophyllum hystrix there, and Rapidophyllum hystrix there. And then lots of palms, and just there's a Cunninghamiana lanceolata. That's a China fir. Strawberries on the strawberry trees. There is a bird which looks like the plant. That's so cool. Yeah, there's a bird which looks just like that plant. Really? And I think that's actually native to South Africa. I think that's where the bird of paradise is actually native to. There's some pretty cool plants from South Africa. Protea. Protea, I think, comes from South Africa too, or at least somewhere in the continent of Africa. They got the ones that grow up in the mountains are actually a little bit more cold tolerant. There's some waggies. And yeah, this Heteromeles arbustifolia is going to bloom soon. I grew that from seed, God, just about 3.5 decades ago. It's beautiful California holly, toyon, evergreen. Everything's evergreen in here, man. It just always looks the same year round. That's what I like. There's a, yes, national, oh, cool. That's awesome. Western Cape. I'd love to go to Africa. Africa, everything grows there, man. Perfect climate. That's a Camarops humilis. I got the seed from St. George, Utah. There's a sable miner from the Razorback. And then there's vines up here. There's the front entrance there. Yeah, King Protea. I'd like to get a Protea from the higher elevations because it might have a hope in hell here. You never know. But this is the entrance to our B&B. Right, one of the B&Bs, and you got a driveway out there, your own private driveway right beside the big redwood trees, coast redwoods. And then there's some big palms out here too. Big palms through here. Up beside, I don't want to lose my signal. I'm not going to go too far. Palms there. There's palms everywhere, man. And then these are from New Zealand, Senecio Grayi. They finished blooming. Eucalyptus. Camarops humilis palm there. There's palms out in the road. Gary elliptica. Native arbutus trees. And more eucalyptus. And that one's just about finished blooming. It's got the yellow daisies on it. They're pretty cool. These are evergreen, right? Everything here is evergreen. So year round, there's another fig tree there too. I don't know. That could be a cadota. Eucalyptus, snow gum. You name it, and we kind of just grow it here. And guess what? Everything is on its own. It's survival of the fittest. These are going to bloom soon. Nandina domestica. Thank you for sharing, sir. I need to go for dinner. Oh, yeah, I need to go for dinner too. Thomas, thank you for popping in. And stay tuned for more live streams here from, that used to be a eucalyptus tree, 130 meters tall. I grew them. Had to get them cut down. They were just getting too big. So I carved tiki faces in with a chainsaw. So anyway, you have a good one, buddy. Enjoy your day. Or I know you guys are an hour ahead of us. So enjoy. And I'm going to have some ribs soon. Wendy says they're just about another hour before those ribs are ready. I need some ribs, man. I am hungry. Anyway, have a good one, Thomas. Thanks for tuning in, bud. And we will see you next time on Gulf Island Rock. Also, check out Banana JSSI, my other YouTube channel, and Jungle Joe C Video Gates. We have 3 YouTube channels on the go. Yeah, 3 YouTube channels on the go. Keeps us busy. Okay. Wendy painted that yesterday. She's a good artist, that lady. And my wife, and my partner, and my friend. That's her right there. I'm smelling these ribs, man. Oh my God. I know I need to eat. I'm going to try a... No, I'm not trying a rib. I'm just going to try a potato. I think the potatoes must... If the potatoes are ready... These ribs have been in here for 5 hours. They have to be ready. Oh yeah, potatoes are ready. Oh yeah, they're soft. I didn't eat one, but I stuck a fork in one. Oh, those are good, man. Holy diner. Yeah, those potatoes are soft. She says soon.
You gotta do tomorrow. You're doing that soon. You're doing
I gotta cook some corn. Oh my God. I'll tell you how to cook corn in a microwave. It's really easy, okay? What you do. What's that? No. Usually do on the barbecue, but what we're gonna do here. So what you do with corn, take the ends off, first of all. Cut the ends off like so. Cut the ends off like so, like this. Okay, so we've cut the ends off like that. Cut the ends off. And then you're going to fill it up with water. because it generates more heat when you put it in the microwave, right? You leave the husks on and you put it in the microwave and you nuke it 4 minutes. So I'm going to put them in there right now. I'm going to do a little bit longer than 4 minutes, and then you just do this. I'll show you. Ready? Go like this. So where's the sink? Where's the sink? Okay. Come on. Okay, this is how you do the corn. You go like this. Fill it up with water. And when you put it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes, it's going to get even hotter. There. Okay? Now I'm going to put it in the microwave. I'm going to nuke it. Okay. So the microwave, way over there. Okay. I'm going to go 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Not as you can do. 5 minutes in the microwave. Nukage the cornage. Wow. Okay. Go back out here. I'm getting good reception right now, so. Anyway, thanks for tuning to Gulf Island Rock. And the reason the channel's called Gulf Island Rock is because we live on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. And it's pretty rocky here. So people that live on this island, they call it the Rock, right? Warm beer is really gross, man. It was cold when I started. If you guys are scrolling through, stop by and say hi, okay? There's a lot. That's what I always do. I scroll through a lot of live streams. That's too much. There we go. I scroll through a lot of live streams, and I stop at the ones that interest me. So if this doesn't interest me, you're going to keep scrolling. If it doesn't interest you, you'll keep on scrolling. But if it interests you, you'll stop and say hi. That's all you need to do is just stop and say hi. And sometimes you learn something when you stop at a live stream. You know, you figure, what's this guy up to, man? What is he talking about? Well, like I say, we are live from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. We are on a small island off the far west coast of Canada. That's where we're at. I'm dying for ribs right now. I'll go for a few more minutes and then I'm gonna pack it in. Couldn't even imagine working this. I've worked in this heat before, man, and it sucks. It really does. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm listening to a lot of birds right now. There's a little bird on the deck eating ants. Hmm. Pop in, say hi, tell us where you're from. That's what we want to know. Where is everybody from? We know Thomas was in Alberta. We're out here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. We're on a small island in the North Pacific. I feel kind of lethargic in this heat, you know that? You don't really feel like doing much. So tomorrow I start work. I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's my retirement job. I have a part-time retirement job. I start at 4:40 in the morning. This morning I started at 4:39. I was off at 10:39. I love it. I'm going to go away fishing mid-August, and I'll be shooting videos on my other YouTube channel. Fortunately, I'm not taking this Android. Wendy's going to be, it's her Android, so I got to leave it with her. She'll be here with her daughter. But if you go to Banana JSSI, my other YouTube channel, you'll be able to see videos of our fishing trip up in Loon Lake. I'm going fishing for rainbow trout, right? Lots of rainbow trout at Loon Lake. And I'm looking forward, so I'm booked in for mid-August to go fishing with the boys. Gets me out of Wendy's hair for a week, and I come home with some nice rainbow trout. They rent a boat, and then we troll around the lake. We get up early, troll around the lake, and we catch rainbow trout. It's going to be yummy. We were there last year. It was just awesome. So once I get off this island, it's a 3-hour boat ride from our island here to the mainland. Then we drive about 5 hours to a place called 70 Mile House. And it's called White Moose Hunting and Fishing Lodge. And we stay there in these old log cabins. I mean, this lodge dates back to the mid-1940s. And they rent a pontoon boat with a nice cover on it, like an awning. So, because it gets pretty hot out there. It's very hot. And you sit there and you just kind of troll. It's very relaxing. Very, very relaxing. I got to get a fishing license, so that's one thing I got to get before I go. Waving at you from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Thanks for popping in, and I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you may be. We're probably a long way from you guys. We're on a little remote island in the North Pacific here, off the far southwest coast of British Columbia, Canada. We're in the southern Gulf Islands. That's where we're located. We're on the southern Gulf Islands, okay? So if you get a map and you go to the southwest corner, the extreme southwest corner of British Columbia, and you run it southwest out into the ocean, you'll bump into our islands. That's where we're at. It is a beautiful place here. Really beautiful place. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for this live stream. I'm done. Pretty quiet out there. I think too many people are just busy today. They don't want to be on a live stream. It's too nice out. Anyway, cheers to you guys, and stay tuned for another live stream from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Cheers to you. Shock a wave, and have a good evening, and we'll talk to you next time.